Studying 6th standard. Reading today's news related to UPSC exams. Before going into the news, I request you all to subscribe our channel. Also like, share and comment my video.
Governance. Roll on, roll off train. Karnataka Chief Minister flagged off the maiden roll on, roll off train from Bengaluru to Solapur through video conferencing. The introduction of Ro-Ro trains will help reduce the road traffic and the consumption of fuel. The first train would transport 42 loaded trucks on open flat wagons. The Ro-Ro train will transport goods from the Penya industrial area. Each truck will be loaded with 30 tons. It will cover a distance of 682 km via Dharmavaram, Guntakal, Raichur and Wadi to reach Bel near Solapur in Maharashtra. On an average, 7,000 trucks run daily between the 2 points. A truck takes 36 to 38 hours to reach the final destinations, whereas a Ro-Ro train will cover the distance in 17 hours. Ro-Ro train services were first introduced by Konkan Railways in 1999.
Nutrition Month. Prime Minister announced that from now on, September will be observed as Nutrition Month in the entire nation. PM mentioned that for our nation, for our students and children to display their optimum potential and show their mental, proper nourishment and nutrition play a significant role. A food and nutrition quiz will be organized on My Government portal and there will also be a meme competition. Need to increase awareness of nutrition and encourage that. The schools must introduce nutrition monitor like a class monitor to raise awareness.
International Women Trade Center. Kerala will set up India's first International Women Trade Center in accord with the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations at Angamali, Kochi, Kerala. This is to accelerate women entrepreneurship and secure gender parity while providing them a safe place to start new businesses, set up or expand, and get their products marketed globally. Agriota. The United Arab Emirates has launched Agriota, an e-market platform to bridge the gap between Indian farmers and its food industry. The initiative was launched by the Government of Dubai's Authority on Commodities, Trade and Enterprise and Dubai's Free Zone Dubai Multi-Commodity Center. Agriota is a new technology-driven agri-commodity trading and sourcing e-market platform which will allow the rural farmers in India to bypass intermediaries, optimize the supply chain and ensure traceability to create value for all stakeholders. The Agriota platform will provide end-to-end traceability and transparency through last-mile verification and extension infrastructure in a blockchain environment. Initially, it will offer cereals, pulses, oilseeds, fruits, vegetables, spices, and condiments. The online marketplace will help the Gulf nation inch closer to the top of the Global Food Security Index. National Register of Citizens. A year after the publication of the complete National Register of Citizens, the people excluded from the updated list are yet to get rejection slips stating the reasons why they were excluded. The ongoing COVID-19 crisis and the repeated floods have been blamed for the delay in issuing rejection slips to each of the excluded persons. According to the center's standard operating projections, a rejected person would have 120 days from the date of receiving the rejection slip to approach a foreigners tribunal for judging their citizenship status. Foreigners tribunals are quasi-judicial bodies established as per the Foreigners Tribunal Order 1964 and the Foreigners Act 1946. Under the provisions, only foreigner tribunals have the right to declare a person as a foreigner. If declared a foreigner or placed under the doubtful category, the burden of proof lies with the accused. A person falling under such a category will have the right to appeal at the foreigners tribunal. Rise in post-traumatic stress disorder. A nationwide lockdown may have prevented the COVID-19 pandemic curve from peaking earlier, but it created a rise in post-traumatic stress disorder. Survey indicated that 28.2% of the population that participated in the survey suffered from PTSD during lockdown in India. The actual prevalence of PTSD may even be higher as the lockdown was extended and people had this sense of uncertainty as to when they will be getting back to a normal life. Security. Brave Vida and Sophie. Vida and Sophie, Army dogs, were awarded the COAS Commendation Cards on August 15 for saving lives by timely detection of mines and explosives. Dogs trained by the Army are rendering yeoman service and acting as a force multipliers in various counter, insurgency and terrorist operations. The dogs have also been saviors of many lives during avalanches, earthquakes, and other natural disasters. The Army has 8 different traits of dogs: tracker, guard, mine detection, explosive detection, infantry patrol, avalanche rescue operations, search and rescue, assault, and narcotic detection. Army 2020, the 6th International Military Technical Forum. Army 2020 was held between August 23 to 29, 2020 at the Patriot Park near Moscow, Russia, which was organized by Russian Defense Ministry and operated by International Congresses and Exhibitions Limited. During the forum, Indian Pavilion was inaugurated by Secretary and Indian Ambassador to Russia. For the first time, a line of 23 tanks and armored vehicles were deployed in an open area in Patriot Park as a part of a unique exhibition tracing the development of Russian tanks throughout history. India-Singapore Defence Policy Dialogue. The 14th India-Singapore Defence Policy Dialogue was held via video conferencing, discussing on a number of issues of bilateral defence engagements between India and Singapore were held. The implementing arrangement on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief between India and Singapore was also signed. The Singapore-India Defence Policy Dialogue was established under the Revised Defence Cooperation Arrangement signed in 2015. India-China, about 1,000 square kilometers of area in Ladakh along the line of actual control is now under Chinese control. From Despsang Plains to Kushul, there had been a systematic mobilization by the Chinese troops along the undefined LAC. External Affairs Minister called for a modus vivendi between the two Asian powers. Rare Renati Chola era inscription unearthed. Rare inscription was recently unearthed from a remote village of Kadapa district in Andhra Pradesh. It was found engraved on a dolomite slab and shell was written in archaic Telugu. It was assigned to the 8th century AD when the region was under the rule of the Chola Maharaja of Renadu. The Telugu Cholas of Renadu ruled over Renadu region, the present-day Kadapa district. They were originally independent, later forced to the suzerainty of the eastern Chalakas. They had the unique honor of using the Telugu language in their inscription belonging to the 6th and 8th century. GDP falls 23.9% in first quarter. The Indian economy saw its worst contraction in decades, with gross domestic product shrinking by a record 23.9% in April to June quarter. The contraction reflects the severe impact of the COVID-19 lockdown, which halted most economic activities, as well as the slowdown trend of the economy even pre-COVID-19. Economists expect this to contribute to a contraction in annual GDP this year, which will be the worst in the history of independent India. The Indian economy is in a deeply vicious cycle where demand is contracting so heavily, while the capacity to neutralize this contraction has also contracted equally because of the tax revenue contraction. Agriculture was the only sector which recorded a modest growth of 3.4% in year-on-year terms. All other sectors saw contraction, with the steepest fall of 50% in construction and the trade, hotels, transport and communication services category shrinking 47%. Miscellaneous. Prime Minister said that India's share in the rupees 7 lakh crore global toy market is minuscule. Channapatna, which has earned the nickname of a toy city or Gombagala Uru. The manufacturing of toys in Channapatna goes back at least 200 years. Organic turmeric of Odisha's Kandhamal district received the geographical indication tag last year. With more than 60% of the geographical area covered with hills and forests, Kandhamal offers ideal conditions for cultivations of various species including turmeric, ginger, mustard and tamarind. Myanmar-led Rajiv Gandhi International Airport won the National Energy Leader and Excellent Energy Efficient Unit Awards at the 21st National Awards for Excellence in Energy Management. It was organized by Confederation of Indian Industry and Jodaraj Green Business Center.
Thank you for watching my video. Today's PPT is given in the description box. Hope you all enjoyed our channel. Once again I repeat, please subscribe our channel. Also like, share and comment my video. See you tomorrow.